At the end of the 19th century, the whole thing started with the painters, you know, a new way of painting with less precision but more impressions. There were so many great painters at this time that obviously influenced enormously the style of all the countries, including, of course, the musicians. You know, Ravel was born in the Basque country. He was not born in Spain, in the Basque country, but obviously he wrote a lot of music influenced by these Spanish rhythms. So did Debussy in Iberia that we are going to play, which is the central part of the three images. It was important for these composers to find their own way as a reaction against the huge, the volume of the music of the orchestra of the 19th century, late 19th century. If you play in a hall with 2,000 people, it doesn't have to be fortissimo all the way, because the sound can float, you know, and there's this shimmering stuff, you know, thing that goes usually very well. I studied with Ernest Ansermet in Geneva. He met, of course, all these composers, Ravel, Debussy, and also Stravinsky and Faya and so on. When I was in the academy in Geneva, I went to Ansermet's rehearsal for 3 years. So I heard all this repertoire and also the way it was rehearsed and the way it was understood. I must say that all my experiences, all the experiences that I had with the Philharmonia have been wonderful in this kind of music. A lot of this music is played around the world, but not necessarily very well. It requires a lot of work, and Debussy even more, because Debussy is very fragile. Ravel is so well orchestrated. When it's played more or less well, it's still enjoyable for everyone. But when it's played really well, then all the musicians really go to this, you know, deeply into the spirits of the piece, and the genius of Debussy comes out. And I think it's very rewarding for everyone. But it's actually a great program, because you have two of the most important pieces by Debussy. But of course, I know that if I finish a concert, then the public will be probably not satisfied. So if you play La Valse after that, of course, everyone is happy, you know. So I think it's a good way also to think about how the public will react. Not necessarily to have a big success. It's not the success, but I want everyone to be happy, you see.